Ayers wasn't just talking about being in the game. He was proving it. seen Shiv chopping it up with Kyle like any regular guest. But as the stream went on, his energy takes a sharp left turn. Kodak started moving funny, talking to himself and acting erratic, leaving Kyle and the viewers scratching. What is good, chat? What's up with everybody? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend so far. Good week last week. Again, I'm going to apologize for Friday's stream. I know that's not the normal, but it happened. It is what it is. Moving on past it. I did end up getting on the stream, but it was later. I only got to see the main event on SmackDown. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I kind of reacted a little bit to some of the highlights on YouTube, but so hopefully Monday we'll be back solid for WWE. But we got a football stream and we're going to talk some football here today with Mark Holmes and his community, along with me and myself. So hopefully you guys enjoy. We're going to get into this. And just so you guys know, I will be talking with them a lot, so there'll be maybe some confusion, but I will be conversating with them so that I can maintain the conversation that's being had. But welcome in. What up, Miss Pittsburgh? What's good with you? Welcome in. Welcome in. By the time Kodak decided to quit, it was already enough. His exit was just as chaotic as the stream itself. Leaving Kyle, the audience, and the shot sitting there like, what the just happened? What's good, Philip? What it do? What it do? Welcome in. Welcome in. Fans dragged Kodak forever. His attitude, his behavior, and even his state of mind. During that streak, comments about people being broke, hit wrong, especially considering physical struggle. Overall, Kodak left everyone concerned. His next one pulls up 6 hours late and still breaks a record of 350,000 viewers. He blesses Kai with customized pink throw. When Nicki Minaj pulled up to Kai Cenat's stream on December 14th, 2023, she didn't just make an appearance, she made history. With her album Pink Friday 2 dropping soon, the stream became an instant cultural moment. Breaking records with almost years. It was a perfect hip-hop collabing in the best way possible. Nicki might have been sick when the queen finally arrived. A custom pink robe set the stage, and from the moment she sat down, the energy was unmatched. She showed love to guys, shouting out their shared Trinidadian heritage, and keeping the vibe. Yes, Philly man. Yeah, we got back on the streams for Sunday with Mark Holmes. Yes, sir. What up, Juan? What's good, brother? What it do? What it do? Trying to get the background for my camera a little better. There we go. That one's better. That one's a little better. All right.
You say, after 5 minutes, hey, bro, can I get something to drink? Are you slow? Huh? What?
On different people's streams for sure, and yeah, sometimes that shit be crazy. I don't get to catch it all the time though, but I'll have to check it out. What up, James? What's good? What's good? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah, do you know what 2 minus 1 is? Dad, do you know what 2 minus 1 is?
Wait, and don't ask me basic, simple math questions. It's 1, bruh. Come on now.
I said what's 2 minus 2?
0. All right, I'm working right now, Bubba. Yes, sir. 1. Yes, sir. We getting some football talk in for once. I'm gonna try to get back on a regular weekly football conversation as we come closer to the season getting started. So yeah, man. The question is right now is will Micah Parsons show up for training camp? I think he will. Please leave your brother alone while I'm doing what I'm doing. Don't make him all fussy. I am. Oh, I feel way better than last year for sure, for sure.
Among the controversial guests on Consonant Street, Quavo stands out as a real problem child during the Mafia Con on October 8th, 24. Quavo pulls up and quickly turns the vibe sideways, creating serious tension in this screen space.
No, yeah, 1. They need to get the deal done. As far as I've heard, the deal's done. They just haven't signed it yet. You know how Cowboys are. They're gonna push it out to the last possible moment and then sign them. Hall of Fame games, James. Yes, sir. July 31st. Yes, sir. We getting close. We getting close, James.
The situation got heated real quick. Other guests also had to navigate Quavo's wild energy like EDG, while some might have been shaken. EDG kept his cool and didn't let Quavo's aggressive moves take over the room.
Yeah. They waste a lot of money in the contract. No, yeah, they waited till we were 0-2. Yeah, luckily we were able to win the Super Bowl that year. But my thing is I thought that they already pretty much had all of the deal done other than the signing of it. I thought we were hearing that this deal was pretty much wrapped up. They just were waiting to sign it. Yeah. Yeah, he wants out. Yeah, for sure, Juan. For sure. I mean, like I said, we've heard that the deal is all but done. They just got to get it signed. So, Jerry Jones wanting to milk the media and play it out to stay relevant in the media. To me, that's just a waste because now you got TJ Watt who just got signed. So, like, we need to get the deal done. Wait, what are you doing? You look like you're creeping in my video, bro.
Have your phone?
No, go on, bro. Nobody.
Despite his initial hesitations when he was with the punches, Chuck
To say the Cowboys operate different than any other team. And it just is what it is, and things about it that we don't like and things about it that we do. Man, big shout outs to Philly Matt in there with the $5 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. I know you a Philly fan, so you gonna hate on my cow. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all right. September 4th. September 4th. I hope your ass is here though, Philly Matt. And please don't let your Eagles stutter on the game one. If they start out slow like they've done in the past, it could end up bad because they got a couple games after the Cowboys that are a little bit tough. We'll just have to see how it plays out, though. You say Joe Flacco is not going to be the starter? I think he starts week one, and I think unless he's hurt, and then I think that if he falters, one of those young guys, because you guys have multiple young guys, one of those young guys will take his spot. No, they only see their guarantees. But our linebackers are stacked. We have MP, Agent Zero, Donovan Izaraka. Yeah, man, and Kenneth Murray's coming in with something to prove. And same with Kyrie Elam in the DB room. He's coming in with something to prove. Come on, Philly Matt. You can dream. I don't think that's going to happen. I bet he doesn't throw one pick that game. I bet he does not throw one pick. Plus, what DBs are you going to have that are going to intercept it? You guys have what? The guy you drafted last year, Mitchell? And then who else? Really, it's no name.
Top of the money, market money today.
Oh. My bad. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio and everything just fine. I bet he doesn't throw one, Philly. I bet he doesn't throw one week one. I bet week one, Dak Prescott throws 0 picks. In the regular season, Dak Prescott's not interception privy. He doesn't throw a lot in the regular season. Most of the interceptions that people talk about, those are from the playoffs. But we'll see. I say 0. Facts. Yeah, they lost Slay. They lost Bradbury. There was 4 DBs that left overall. I think our secondary is good. be honest with you, the only ones that worry me are what's going on with Diggs and Siobhan Revelle. Siobhan Revelle is supposed to be starting week 1, and Diggs should be back mid-season. Micah, not right now, baby. After my video, please. We can make him a little fort to play in while we play. Make sure Melo's still in back. Make sure he didn't escape again. No, he got out earlier somehow. I don't know how he got out, but he did. I don't even know how to do that, Philly, man. I don't know how to give out free memberships. You bet $20 that if he doesn't throw a pick, you'll say that the Cowboys rule. So what if he does throw a pick? What's the alternative? We got Revelle, Bland, Diggs, Elam, and we have pretty good. Yeah, we got Carson, we got Butler, we got about 6 or 7. Big facts. And Diggs almost broke the record for INTs in one season. But we'll see how they play out. I think the Cowboys are going to be much better than a lot of people want to anticipate, because I just feel like the culture shift that's happened is going to be in a positive way, not a negative way. All right, dude. What did I tell you? Stop making him make all these noises in my background, please. You're messing my stuff up.
Can you make him over there?
No, you can just leave him alone. And let me get a video about how great the Eagles. I don't know about a whole video. We could say something about the Eagles, but I don't know about a whole video. Man, they going back and forth. All right, I can't hear because of you guys. Micah, do I need to put you upstairs? Do I need to put you upstairs, Micah? You're making it so that I can't hear. You're being too loud. You're not cleaning. You need to sit down and watch your video. Well, sing in your head. Sing quietly. A YouTube short video? We'll figure something out. Philly. We'll figure something out for it. All right, I got to get back in this conversation that they're going back and forth on. But let me know if the audio is good or bad.
Get out here, Pete. Get out here, Pete. Get out here. Where was your net? Where was your net? Where was your net? Your net. Okay.
Just go, please. Go play. The audio get any better, Warren? I just turned it up. Is it me you can barely hear or them?
Guys' reaction, pure discomfort, and social media tracking.
Get out of here, Get out of here, back. Get
truly bringing that fire that fans live for. Because from the moment he stepped in, the vibe was different. It wasn't just a medicine, it was a drunk man.
Get out here! Get out here!
From the jump. Demonstrated smooth.
You had a good company you worked for.
Go, Yuffie!
Conversation for every listener. Talking about little babies up.
Yeah, you can hear the TV in the background.
Bye, Yuffie! Bye, Yuffie!
So yeah, there's kids and a TV in the background.
Bye, Yuffie!
I'm trying to keep the kids quiet, but
Hey, Gopi!
Baby trade jokes and insights that real homies. Keeping energy light up.
Hey, Gopi!
That back and forth was pure gold. The kind of natural interaction that makes streaming feel like more than just content.
I would bet that NFL players invest. Dude, wait, what I was gonna say, they probably spend $500,000 to $1 million a year on just their body and health. I would bet the smart ones. Yeah, one, I haven't put up my prediction yet, but I know that it's going to be, as long as Dak Prescott stays healthy, a minimum of 10 wins. Minimum 10 wins. I think we'll probably do better than that. I want to see the playoffs, but it's a minimum of 10. Minimum of 10 wins. I don't think we get less than 10 wins. And I would be willing to bet that it's somewhere between 10-7 and what? 14-3 or 13-4. I don't think that that's a bad prediction, to be honest. Cowboys won't be 8-9. We will not be 8-9. Philly Matt, you are. I'm glad that you're underestimating them. Philly Matt, but that's not going to be what the record is. I promise you. Like I said, as long as Dak stays healthy, which he normally does, especially coming off of an injury. No, we have a better roster. We actually have a better roster and better coaches. I like our roster now more than I did those 12-5 seasons. Now, the problem with it, Philly Matt, is that it's a lot of new stuff. But there's been a big culture shift in the locker room and in the Cowboy facility. You can hear it when they talk and the way they talk and how they go about it. It's different. Whether that pays dividends is the question. That's the only reason why I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid yet, is because I want to see it before I believe it. But I feel it. I just don't believe it yet until I see it. So, yeah, we've never had two number one wide receivers. Because even when we had CD and Amari was on his way out and CD was a rookie. We have a linebacker class in a while. We have a whole gang of DBs. Our D-line is going to be smooth. I promise. DT was a question, but I feel like there's going to be less questions once we get to playing. Like I said, I want to see it to believe it. We'll see. I hope and I feel that they're going to play the starters in some series throughout the preseason. I hope they do, but that's what'll get me to get me to drink the Kool-Aid. If they actually play the starters for a couple of series in the preseason, and I can actually see it, then I maybe start drinking the Kool-Aid, or I put it down and say, "Nah, that shit's sour as hell." But I ain't losing it. I promise you. I stay in tune with what my team is doing, like you do with Philly. You must not stay in tune with what the Cowboys are doing. And honestly, I haven't came through and gave you guys enough info because I haven't made a video every time I've heard something. I try to wait until something big happens, but You talking to me, Philly Matt, with the failing organization, or are you talking to James? What up, Joe? What's good? What is good, brother? Welcome in from Italy.
Some fans were feeling it, but others thought the stage speed was just too much. DDG's version of the last stretches, his 10-year-old son Diego made an unexpected game appearance.
Let me get my cameras more organized so that I'm able to watch and keep an eye with what you guys are saying. There we go. Now I can kind of see and watch and talk all at the same time. What's good, Noah? What's good? Yes, sir. Hey, you're gonna be up my way. The Carolinas. I didn't say that was the record. I said between 10-7 and 14-3. I said somewhere between. I haven't gave an actual prediction, Philly Matt. Don't lie on my name. Don't you lie on my name. I said between 10-7. So I said that's the bottom, and I think our max would be 14 wins. I think somewhere in that range is where we're going to fall. I don't need to go back up in the stream and watch. I know what I said. I said between 10-7 and 14-3. I hear you, James. You think you're going 8-9? That's what's up. There we go. There we go, Joe. That's exactly. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm hearing. To believe it, I need to see it like in action. I need to see them actually get on the field and play. And I hope that we get to see the starters in the preseason, at least a little bit.
The stream hits another level with kind of surprising sneak with a $24,000 AI robot Sneak Bot. With Sneak joking about customizing his new robo home.
No, yeah, for sure, Juan. I know. I bet the Lions fall off a little bit. I bet the loss of those two coaches is going to impact. This is my thoughts. I think that's going to impact more than anticipated. You guys may recover back from it halfway through the season, but I think to start the season off, that's going to impact the Lions a good bit.
Hopefully today is the day for the message comes through. Sometimes sadness brings frustration. No need to stop. Push to the top. Sometimes it feels like you're going to drop. No need to cop.
You predict 11-6. Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, I'm giving a range right now. My prediction of what we're actually going to get is going to fall just before the start of the season. I want to see the preseason, and then start of the season, right before it comes, I will put my stamp of approval on an actual prediction, and I'm going to stick by it, man. I'll pin that shit in the damn background of my screen if I have to, so that everybody knows that that's what I said, and I'll stand on it. And if I eat the dust at the end, then I eat the dust at the end, and I'll own that shit just because I'm as real as it's going to get. I ain't going to hide from it. I ain't going to run from it. So I'll make my prediction just before the start of the season. And then from that point, I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that prediction. Now during the season, you guys are going to get to see. It's the ones that didn't get to see a lot of football games with me last year. Y'all going to get to see me hollering and yelling at my team when they doing bad and praising their ass when they doing good. So hopefully y'all will have lots of fun to enjoy. Probably clicking images and posting your own videos of me freaking tweaking out. Last year would have been a good year for clicking, because last year I was going ape shit, yelling at my team because they were pissing me off from the start of the season, like from off season on. I think they're going to have a slight fall off. I don't think it's going to be drastic, but I think that the impact of those two coordinators being gone is going to have an impact. I think that's going to have an impact. Yes, sir, Juan. QB1 is Dak Prescott. Unless he gets hurt, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Biggest fan, but I will stand behind his ass as long as he is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. All right, I'm going to get back into this convo with these guys here. I don't want to make it a pointless reason for me to be in here. Stay with them as well. I'm going to try to continue with you guys as well, just as much.
Steve was just a kid living with his mother in a small room. But then 2021 hit, and it was like the internet finally woke up and saw how insane this dude was. Clips of him raging, screaming, and straight up losing his mind started blowing up. And of course, we can't forget the clip, the iconic Suey moment.
Which Tottenham football team do you support?
Simple as that, bro. That one donation changed everything. He got introduced to soccer, and from there, his obsession with Ronaldo, his Suey chants, and his fun football takes just took over the internet. He went from a 2K grinder to the most viral streamer of the year. People loved his wild behavior.
He seems like a really reserved person, for sure. You never hear much about Jalen at all.
Dude really went from struggling for viewers to being treated like a global superstar. Even though that one didn't really end well for him, most of his IRL streams are absolutely wild.
No, yeah, for sure. when you control the offense like the Lions do. The Lions' offense is stout, but like I said, the players are gonna. All right, so we're talking about humans, not machines, for one. So there's gonna be a feeling difference. There's gonna be a comfortability difference. There's gonna be a mentality difference. The mentality of your coach is different. The character of your coach is different. So the players are gonna react to this person in a different way. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying it's going to have an impact, and I think they have a slight fall off. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they fall off the map and they come out looking and don't win a game. I don't think they come out like that. 1-16 season or 0-16 season that they had. Now that I don't see, but I just feel that there's gonna be an impact that's felt. And my gut tells me that it's going to be on the lower end of it, so that it's gonna hurt them more than help them. So to me, yeah, they're going to have a slight fall off. No, Dan Campbell is going to do what he does. Dan Campbell's a great coach. I like Dan Campbell. I liked him when he was a backup Cowboy to Jason Witten. I hear you. But yeah, that's all I'm saying is the comfortability that a lot of these players had with the previous coaches that were in those locker rooms, in those group position rooms, in those conversations, having those, there may be none, but I just feel that there will be an impact. Here. See, Philly man, I think you got the Commanders confused, buddy. I think the Commanders aren't going to do what they did. And right now they got Terry McLaurin that wants out. Terry McLaurin wants out of the Commanders. So there's already that drama. They're starting the season off bad with having that. And then their defense is not good. They got lucky a lot last year, and they had the element of surprise with Jaden Daniels. They're not going to have that element of surprise season 2. The defensive coordinators that are going to be playing them have had chances to study his tape. That's what's coming out. Is Scary Terry what's out? Is what I know. I heard something about it, and then they started talking about it a little bit at the beginning of the show. That's big facts, Noah. They either or you can consider it the graveyard, the NFL graveyard. The Commanders are going to have a drop off. Their quarterback is going to hit the sophomore slump. He's not going to play like that. Is my feeling. Now, who am I? Who am I though, right? But that's just my feeling. Based on Commanders' history and just the way that organization is, I don't think they're going to have 2 good seasons back to back. Yeah, the Browns went winless. They went winless almost for 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. They almost went back-to-back winless seasons. I could be mistaken, but I feel like they were like 1-32 or something, or 1-31 or something like that. Some crazy shit. Didn't the Browns have 2 back-to-back seasons where they were losing? Or like all but 1 game? Something like that. They almost went. That shit was crazy. I know I heard something like that. Now, I don't focus on the Browns very often, so we'll see. Someone can look it up. I'm gonna look up the losing record real quick. I want to see the Giants versus the Browns. Yeah, that sounds about right, Philly. That sounds about right. That's what I was thinking. I was about to just look it up myself.
We don't need that bad. We don't need that bad.
No, yeah, he does talk about everybody, but his bread and butter is the Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah, he does talk about everybody else, but that's his bread and butter, Cowboys. No, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. The Lions had no reason to go. No, yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you look though, last year, Tony Pollard didn't do any better than Rico Dowdle, and Rico Dowdle had half the carries. Rico Dowdle had half the carries that Tony Pollard had last year. With Tony Pollard on the other team, then he had just the same numbers damn near with half the carries. So to me, Tony Pollard was, now he was also coming off an injury still, but I do like Tony Pollard. I liked him when he was with us, but last year his stats didn't really look any better than Rico Dowdle's. And then you got to look at the amount of carries that they had. Enrico's like 2/3 or half of what Tony had for carries. And you're absolutely right, Philly Matt. When the Lions went on that losing streak, man, that shit was for no reason. They had a team. They just couldn't win a game. Yes, sir, Dylan. I hear you, brother. Yes, we drafted 2. Jadon Blue, which was the fastest running back in the rookie class. And he's from Texas, Longhorn. He's a hell of a player. I think he could be a great player. And then we got Phil Maffa late, and he's like a powerhouse. That is a slight jab. What it do? What it do? T-Mac, what's good, brother? What's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it kind of feels like their audio is a little low. I'm struggling hearing it maxed out on volume in my ear. They're off the play. It's like they almost need to turn their audio up a little bit on their end. But if anybody's having hearing issues with the actual video in the stream, then Phil Maffa becomes great for the Cowboys. We know that for certain players. Phil Maffa, he says he instigates the hits. That he's looking for the hits. He's a power back. I think Jadon Blue's going to be our star eventually. Maybe not this year, but next year I think he'll take it. We're hearing good things about Miles Sanders, which I was unexpected, and Javonte Williams, I believe his name is. This man got a picture of himself. I'm a gamer. I'm just. I'm not really good. No, yeah, dude, our kicker's the best in the league right now. The only one that was better than him was Tucker, and Tucker had a slight fall off last year. Our guy did too a little bit, but it's crazy. You think Shador is starting? To me, that's wild. Hey, but throw him in the fire. Throw him in the fire. I heard that, Joe. I heard that. He has a grudge about them for sure. And maybe he didn't care about it when he was in Carolina because he didn't really play him like that. But now he gets a chance to play him 2 times a year. Hey, I've heard good things about him in training camp, though. I thought he was a camp body when they signed him, honestly. So he's impressed so far for me, for what I had for expectations of him. No, I ain't heard anything like that, Messi. They do though.
Just like Leon, another menace to the streaming community is Jack Bauer, who somehow went from pretty average to having an insane amount of wealth. That's why Jack Bauer is one of the fastest growing and hardest reaching content creators on Earth today. 13 million YouTube subscribers and 4.7 billion views on that channel alone, along with 9 million followers on TikTok. But the big question remains, how did it all start? Jack started posting on YouTube in 2016, just a few days before his 13th birthday. He was just an energetic kid bouncing up trampolines and pulling off partner flips in his parents' backyard. At only 12 years old, Jack launched his YouTube channel, shot videos, and a knack for entertaining. His early content was all about little pranks and flip bottle challenges, yet people couldn't help but notice that the attitude of the Jack Bauer was already there. It started out innocent enough. There are pretty obvious signs that Jack was raised in a very well-off home. His content
The Cowboys did love criminals. They did love criminals. Not so much anymore though, Philly Matt. You don't hear much about the Cowboys anymore now. Unfortunately, Turpin did get arrested or whatever. That was some little low stuff though, nothing major. Nothing different than most NFL players probably didn't have in their cars if they got pulled over. But
Pestering and trash-talking Ninja wasn't an isolated incident for Jack. Over the next couple of years, Jack would desperately ratchet up the stakes for his increasingly rowdy child audience, doing things like filming Walmart employees without their permission.
hey,
And Jack learned from it. He was very sure of himself then, knowing exactly where to direct his content. By the age of 12, Jack was making enough money to give to his parents to invest. Now, if you say, "What's up? I bought a house." How is that so? How is that possible? It's my money, but like under my dad's name. Sometimes Jack was assembled his own Avenger squad of content superheroes. His dad, his girlfriend, and kid leader, who he met and got into OnlyFans. His security guard, and himself. Together, they would roam public places looking for bad people who needed a place to go. And they took
let me know if it gets better, Mark. Philly Matt. I just turned it up. It's now I maxed it out. It's as much as I can play it. Yeah, right now it's maxed out now, so hopefully you can hear it. And I turned mine down a little. Yeah, I was hoping the same. Who was released?
Gone are the days of backyard antics. Now it's all about living large and sharing every moment with this massive online following.
Hey, you gotta let me know if it's messy or something. I'll try to fix it for you guys. I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be smooth. So I don't have anybody, this is just me over here. I don't have anybody kind of managing my audio, listening to the stream on the side, letting me know, hey, this is this, fix this. I don't have another person doing that for me. So all I get is what you guys tell me for feedback. So No, yeah, I definitely I'm in hopes that you can hear me talk when I talk, and then yeah, obviously when I should probably mute their stream like that when I'm talking, and then I don't know. I'll try to do that though. I I haven't thought about muting. See, man, that just clicked in my head. Now I realize I need to mute their stream when I'm talking so that you can hear me, and then unmute it after. I just turned it back on. Now I don't know what happened. Sometimes it just blips like that. But yeah, it's weird. All right, well, you good? Yeah, sometimes it be janky. Messi ain't lying. Yeah, right now they're talking about Levi breaking his leg with the Lions. Hey, Philly man, if you're allowing it, you're enabling it, man. Who gave you that? Hey, I don't know. I don't know, bro. My two brothers. They crazy. Y'all crazy. Why you stomping? You all right? man, man, you're a damn fool, Messi. You're a damn fool, brother. Sorta. Yeah, you should have emphasized on that word at the end. Sorta. Yeah, how about them Irish?
His early setup was basic. His views were nothing crazy, but the man had persistence. He kept posting, kept tweaking his content, and eventually he cracked the code. How did Queso turn just playing games into a massive online presence? Well, part of it is that he lets fans roast him for free. People calling him a 151 Lego brick to his entire fish game review on Discord. He just rolls
Sport opinions.
He's pulling in 4 pages of every day and a million views a month. This kind of growth won't be long before he's one of the biggest gaming creators out there, and we'll be here for every step of it.
Yeah, one, they're not like as the NFL goes, you have a number 1 and number 2 receiver, yes. But as the Cowboys are seeing it, is that number 2 is still a number 1. But the NFL labels it a number 2. He's still a number 1 receiver. It's just the label that they put on it. But yeah, they're gonna be rotating because they can both do a lot of the same stuff.
His early days were rough. He was pulling like 5 viewers, maxing out at the end.
And yeah, talent-wise, to me, I would still have CeeDee Lamb over George Pickens. To me, CeeDee Lamb is in that top 5 conversation. To me, George Pickens is in that top 10 conversation. I don't think Pickens is in that top 5 conversation. So to me, Pickens is still not CeeDee Lamb, but he's at that lower class of 1. There's like a upper class of tier 1 and then a lower class of tier 1 between 10 and 1. It's Jalen Tolbert, Cavante. I mean, it's a mixture because we got like 4 number 3s. Or 3, we got like 3 number 3s or 3 number 4s. Some shit like that. It's just wild. We got Jonathan Mingo. We got Jalen Brooks. We got Ryan Flournoy. We got Tolbert. We got Turpin. Our wide receiver room is stacked full of like 4s and 3s that are striving to be 2s. But Tolbert is technically labeled the number 3. But to me, Turpin should be. Man, I wish that was the case here. Dylan, they're having a conversation for you. They're talking about the weather.
In April 2023, Jay-Z did the impossible. He became Twitch's #1 most subscribed streamer, beating Kai's stats. Some say Kai's band gave him a boost, but
I think we have a better receiver room than you do. Messi, just to be saying. The Cowboys have top 1, top 2 wide receiver room. I think the only duo that's better than the Cowboys duo right now is probably Cincinnati with Higgins and Chase. I don't think there's a number 2. And the only reason why I put them over our duo is because I've seen them play together. They have experience playing together. I haven't seen CD and George play together yet, but I love what I'm seeing so far in training camp. Slightly bigger version. Yeah, for real. No way. No way, Messi. No way. Neither of them are better than CeeDee Lamb. One of them is better than George Pickens. How? Look at the rankings online. Like, look at what they all right, so I'm biased towards the Cowboys. You're biased towards the Lions. Go look up online what they say the top 5 NFL duos for wide receiver are. And then come back to it. Yeah, Jetta's great. Jetta's great. The only reason why there's a top wide receiver near him is because of him. He gets all the attention. So his number 2, who's what, Allison? Something like that? I don't know. Ain't worth a shit. But Jefferson can make the other guy look really good because he's going to take all the coverage. Jefferson's top. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb don't have last year's stats together. You'll see that this year. Messi. The stats for the Cowboys, that doesn't exist. I can go look up individual stats, but that's screwed because it has counter factors that are affecting it. There's other endeavors that are affecting that math. It's not just one team versus another team. It's multiple parts that create the whole. But look at what was he a part of, Messi? Look at what he was a part of. He didn't have a quarterback. He had no help as a wide receiver. What was the organization doing to help him? And then in the offseason, they bring in another receiver that's like a bigger version of him. What would you do? Like, what up, host man? What it do? I think George Pickens on the Steelers is not going to be George Pickens on the Cowboys. There's going to be a difference. And the culture in Dallas that's being built, that he gets to be a part of building, I think is going to be different than Steelers.
He sees well. This kept growing. All the streaming and gambling. This kept summed it up pretty well.
And to see this man getting mind-boggling to understand how much money this guy really has been doing. It brought up the pain. Like, you know,
What up, Nathan? What up? What up? That's cool, man. I ain't worried about the Super Bowl right yet. Let's get the season started. I'm worried about week 1 and getting that over with.
Also, YouTube thinks you'll love this video that's on the screen right now.
Hell yeah, O's, man. That's the way to think about it. Best way to think about it. I mean, I'm not worried about what a computer says has the best chances. The computer doesn't have human error, human mistake, and all those other factors included into a game to figure out how a game's going to happen. The computer is just an average of numbers put together to create a sum of a whole. Like, that to me is nothing. That's not going to have the exact, it's not going to be exact because we'll see as the season unfolds. The game is played by humans, not computers. So nothing's perfect. There's going to be benefactors in each game that make things different, difficult for certain people and teams, and things that make it better. But sure is, Nathan. At 38, that's what happens. At 38, that's what happens. No, they great, Noah. That great in there. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper Poppy. Take Jesse Harley's name. Salt and pepper Poppy. This is called having kids. That's what this is called. That you start getting gray hairs when your kids start turning into teenagers. It won't get any better from there, Nathan. It's not going to get any better from there. I can tell you at 38, it don't. Like, the top is good. The top is pretty good. I get one or two little straggles over here on the side, but nothing major. But the beard is kind of trying to transform, I think. Shave it off and it'll come back and be the same thing. So I wish it was thicker throughout here, but it does what it does. Yes, sir, Juan. Yes, sir. Hey, like I said, wait till you have kids and they start to become a teenager, or they get close to 10, 12. You'll start getting gray hairs, and plenty of them. Just for Men has a dye that'll correct you though if you won't. I don't mind the salt and pepper. God damn, Leo. I love it though.
So this shows, yeah, okay. So this shows every new account that's made. So right now, literally right now, this very second, this is every Roblox account that is being made right here, right now. In fact, if you guys go and make a new Roblox account right now, it will show up on the list right now. Although we kind of got rid of this, but yeah.
If the Cowboys win week 1, does that alter your thought process on it? No, yeah, the team has done a good job. Hell yeah, one. My brother's sideburns are growing like crazy when he was got long ass sideburns. I used to have a science teacher that used to have some funky ass sideburns. But again, Nathan, none of those betting odds, that's a computer generated number. That shit's AI essentially. So that has no human factor involved in it. The football game itself of the NFL, like that all is controlled by human interaction and how well that human is performing, which could vary from day to day. It could have many benefactors that could affect good or bad. And there's just so many factors that it's the element of human error is what the computer can't factor. So those Vegas betting odds, they're just a bunch of generated numbers, essentially. They don't mean, I don't even pay them any attention. They really don't mean nothing to me. What up, Wicked? What's good? Yeah, I don't know why. Let me see if I can redo it.
Okay. Can I comment on that, Mark?
Go ahead, sure.
Okay. Here's the problem with people looking in glass half full. They'll
Is
be
that better now?
fine
Can you hear him?
because that man
Not with that
Did I fix
behind
it?
that center is gonna make everybody better. and
Oh,
he
100%,
is
Nathan.
next
I can't
coming.
stand the
And
Niners.
so he's him.
Out
So
of division
watch out.
opponent I don't
Okay,
like, Niners
Linda,
and
salary cap mistakes are acceptable. Does Dallas want to be the world champion cap champ or Super Bowl champs? Dallas
There you
fans
go.
want to know no balloon payment. The new TV contract is due when we
You
get
need to
there.
stand.
You're right. And the thing is, Cap Boy ain't Super Bowl champ of cap management. He sucks. Cap Boy sucks. So, yeah. But I honestly, though, I mean, you got Von Miller, which is, at this point, a name player.
That works.
Von Miller is a shell of himself. Von Miller's had, in the last 3 years, 14
Facts,
sacks.
bro.
Believe it or not, Dante Fowler in the
Hell yeah,
last
we
3
good, we
years has
good.
had 24. Think about that.
You
And as a
can- you
Cowboy
guys can
player,
hear
he
the
was a
audio
part-time
now?
player for 2 of those years.
Please let me know if you can hear the audio.
What, Momo? I see you opening your mouth.
I have never said that Devon. I personally don't like the Von Miller thing. Everybody says that's depth. That's depth in your backfield. He could put him behind
It
the
is.
bench, like that. That's fine. But look at the last 3 years of his career.
That's
He
what I
has
just
not been
said.
great. He's been
Well,
hurt.
what you're not looking for. Like, here's the thing. You're not really looking. The value isn't what.
Damn,
The value
Drew.
isn't just in what he does on the field. The value for
He's
you
at best
guys
a good
comes in
rotational
him
player.
being in
At
that
best.
locker room with your youngins. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
the
crazy.
with the guys who are still on their rookie contracts and stuff like that.
That's fine.
At the end of the day, Von Miller is going to be
you
potential Hall of-
sign a glorified coach for $6.1 million.
No, that's no.
That's exactly what that is.
Good.
He's not
Now,
best a good
remember,
first of
he's
all,
him when I talk
you
to
guys
him.
do have the
I muted him
oldest
on the phone
roster
so they
in the
can hear me
league.
talk to you.
And
I
what's your
just-
point? Well, what's your
You know what I'm
point?
saying?
I don't mute it.
My
on the
point
phone.
is
Over the
that-
hill gang.
You'll probably hear both of us.
Yeah, my point is that what you're going to need is you're definitely going to need these guys to get into the ears of your youngins, because you're going to be losing a lot. What you're going to lose is a lot of experience come the end of the year.
We might not
Quality
have
experience at
We
that.
might have a stadium in the next 3 years or next 5 years from
That's
now.
a conversation. That's a conversation. You're right. That is a conversation, but that's not the one I'm having right now. The one I'm talking about is
No,
We'll
I
be
get
fine,
that they
Leo.
have.
We're gonna be
look at your
11. We
roster.
win 11 games this year.
accuracies
Win
to
the
it.
division.
I get that.
That's what we're going to do.
They're just generalizing.
And I'm
out
going
the
down a
average.
rabbit hole. That's what I truly
But
believe.
What I'm saying is,
I believe
it
that the
cannot
Eagles going
account
to take a
for the
major
human
step back. They're
side
going to be
of
in
it,
third
the
place.
human
I
factor.
can't help to believe that.
A
Yeah, that's
computer
right. I
can
forgot
never
you did
account
say
for
that
the
earlier.
human-
Okay,
the
so
humane factor.
and
of
I
an
remember
event.
saying at the
So it can't
Can't believe that they're
when we
older
started
than the
talking.
Steelers.
Numbers.
Damn.
Yeah, uh,
You're
look,
making me try to sound smart. over here.
Momo,
I ain't
Let's
trying to
see
sound
it.
we
that
put
Let's
smart.
see it.
Momo, we put
Let's wait and see.
55 on y'all. We
Say
put
what?
55
So
on
it
y'all,
doesn't matter.
and you
That's what.
still talk, and you still
It's a
like
new season coming up. So why are we still talking about old shit?
because you got old shit on your team.
Oh, okay. And this
Yeah, you got the oldest team in the league.
That old team gonna put a whoop ass on y'all team.
No, you mean
Eagles have second
okay,
youngest.
Momo. Okay,
We'll see. Let's
okay,
wait
you
and
win.
see, Leo.
You're right, Momo. You win. You got
Man,
it. You
if
got it,
Momo
man.
is right, it's gonna be.
No, Derek,
Shuffle
I'm not
ain't gonna be
going
right.
down that. I'm not going down his damn rabbit hole.
If we had to
That's
come up
what
here and
he's
say,
doing.
Momo, you was right. Oh Lord, we just
Yo,
might as well
100%
cancel the
Messi,
show
exactly.
for the.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Momo's trying to get me to go down some dumbass rabbit hole,
Momo gonna
and he
let us
almost
hear it,
got me to
boy.
do it too.
If the Eagles are in
Again.
third place this year, it is gonna be
Oh man. You-
some terrible.
Well, you know what? I might not mind that so much. Just to take
Yeah.
them down a bit, man. Just to be able to go at Momo and just replay. I'll just put it on a loop that we're going back to the Super Bowl. Okay.
Oh,
I'll just put
you
that
talking
on
about
a
me?
loop and just do it as a live stream 24/7. Just keep replaying it over and over and over.
Listen,
and over.
I'm only a third
with
of the way
with the
there.
clown laugh in the background.
Lord, please let this happen for me because I really
Oh,
can't have
boy.
this. I really cannot be. I can't deal with them.
Even better, I'll
These
get
people here.
even better. What I'll do is I'll get a laugh from Eugene. Like
he'll he'll come here just for that. Eugene will want to be a part of whatever short that you're going to make.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he would act out something for you, Mark.
We'll
Believe me, he's that kind of petty. He is petty like that. Okay, and straight up to the bone, asshole. Okay, he is that. You know, and so again, don't get me wrong.
And just dump him in shit.
Is that what you're gonna do?
So what
is that what you're gonna do?
What I do know, Leo.
Mark, is that what you're gonna do? Hold on, Momo. No, wait. That shit ain't funny, Mark.
Do some shit like that. Really? Make that shit go viral. Oh shit.
The crazy part is that I just know wide receivers. Wide receivers want to make catches and pad their stats. If they can't pad their stats and be in the top in conversation as the best receivers, and they're not getting the ball in the game and throughout the season, they gonna be
Hey, Momo. Drew said,
Momo, if your wide receivers don't get their money and go on diets, they ain't getting no. They ain't getting
AJ is he wanted the ball, and they started. I mean, if he doesn't get the ball this year like he wants to, or he gonna cry like two babies in the hen house.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Momo. Last year when they lost Brandon Ayuk and they didn't have Christian McCaffrey, and they needed him to step up. They needed him to be a great target.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
His numbers:
Debo.
51 catches for 670
He was
yards.
hurt.
Oh, okay.
Debo was hurt. Debo
He
hurt
played.
last year. What you talking
Okay,
about?
go ahead. He played in 15 games last year.
Yeah,
And he was hurt the whole season.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Most people.
Okay.
Most people in their third trimester, you know, having some kind of back pain.
Damn, he said he in his third trimester. Shit.
I take that dirt. Because I can't mess with dirt. I can't know. I just can't mess with dirt because I respect you too much for a sly comment.
So you're under the impression that the Debo that you're going to get is 21 Debo, who had 1,405 yards,
no,
18.2 yards per reception, and also rushed for 365 yards.
The Debo, I don't think I'm going to get. I don't give him. He's going to make big plays at times. He's not going to be the Debo.
Oh, Lordy Mo.
He will be the Debo of 25, where he's going to make major contributions for the team.
He was on a loaded roster last 3 years, and he has only gotten over 670 yards once.
That's fine, Mark.
Okay.
When we put that 50 burger on the Cowboys and the Eagles, don't say nothing.
Oh, God damn.
Okay.
Oh,
wait. I
no.
need to mark that right there.
See,
I need to put that on a loop right there.
You know what? Yeah, Mark, cut that up.
I need to put that on. I need to put that on a loop along with his ass.
Cut that one up. Like, okay, 50 on y'all, 50 on us, and we're coming in third place.
Oh,
yeah.
Lordy.
I need all that rap. I need all that, Mark. Cut it all up, make it shorts.
All I need is a Giant fan to come in and talk some smack. Okay.
No. So Giant fans, the problem with the Giant fans is that they are in a different kind of recovery because of all the fan bases in the NFC East. Theirs was the worst because it was their 100th year of being an organization. And then when you look at the fact that Saquon left and got a ring, and then the Hard Knock situation, it seriously put that entire fan base just they were humbled seriously by 2024. That was a humbling year for them, you know, especially when the fan base and everyone started, you know, really digging in on Saquon,
but the Giants,
the Hard Knock stuff came out, and that's when everybody found out exactly what the circumstances was, and that he didn't even want to leave. It was Joe Shane, the GM, and the way that played out on TV in public, that is what really made it real hard for that fan base to truly recover. You know what I'm saying?
You know something
They have
crazy?
been the quietest out of everybody in the NFC East.
Hey, Leo, this is the crazy part. Daniel Jones probably gonna be the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, and Again, all the things that made it humbling, and mind you, this was before the Hard Knocks stuff came out. Mark, remember the fan base was calling him Snakewan, they was calling him Ops, and Tiki Barber said he disowned him and all this other stuff. I mean, they were talking super greasy about Saquon right up until Hard Knocks came out.
Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he got out. I mean, that was like get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Giants, since 2016, they made the playoffs once. That team is
Giants are horrible.
Drafting offensive linemen.
They don't know how to run a franchise or what to do with talent. That's why I don't worry about the Giants.
Think that Daniel Jones was the answer. Daniel Jones was just not a good quarterback.
Who's on Hard Knocks this season?
I think we're on it this year.
Really?
I think
we're doing the season. The NFC East is doing the season.
During the season. Yeah.
Training camp is, I don't know.
And I think it's all of us too.
Yeah, the whole NFC.
Yeah, I think it's all of us, Mark. Yeah, and it's to Derek J's point, it's the in-season version. But
this is actually kind of crazy to see where we are right now, because I'm just checking Twitter because now things are open, things happen. The whole Noah Fant being released. But NFL rumors: 3 teams that could sign former Bills Amari Cooper. Mm-hmm. Remember, just a couple of months ago, we were thinking, man, we need to sign Amari Cooper, man. We need to get him in here in the fold, and we got George Pickens. Think about when when the season
Buffalo
ended.
Bills in training camp on Hard Knocks.
Okay, think about when we were talking about Brock Hoffman to be the replacement for Zach Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And we went ahead and did Tyler Booker. It's amazing, actually, the moves. Don't yawn now that I'm talking about my Cowboys there.
No, you good. I'm sorry, Mark.
He's talking about the Cowboys. I'm going to sleep now.
No, my bad, man. My bad.
I'm just trying to point out how the Cowboys changed. Had we not made the move for George Pickens, we probably would have been happy to have gotten Amari Cooper. And at this point, you look at the difference of night and day of Amari Cooper is on the twilight of his career, and hopefully George Pickens is right in the prime of it. And this is, when people, this is what
the Giants are garbage, bro.
When you see Noah Fant was released by Seattle, you're like,
just what they are.
Noah Fant, right?
They're not a good organization.
But if you look at his numbers, 48
They
receptions for 500 yards. The year before, 32 receptions,
for them to get back
414 yards. The year before that, 50 receptions, 486. Those aren't exactly spectacular numbers for the name recognition that you get. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of times it's timely receptions, because a lot of times it could be 30 and 17 or 30 and 8, and he makes a great down to keep the drive going. So a lot of times it's timely receptions.
Okay.
There
you go. Look, you always take the opposite of. If I say anything,
Mark,
look, I will say the sky is blue. Well, it's not blue. It's actually sky blue.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to.
Mark, what I am saying that a lot of times stats are you guys look at stats and you really break stats down. It's not always the good thing. You can up in your you can wear it back if you like, Mark, but I'm just saying stats ain't always it seems like this astronomical, this is bad. A lot of times stats is based on circumstances.
Yeah.
You know that, Mark.
But that's usually like if you're talking about one game. Like if somebody got 5 sacks and you realize that they were all in the first half and their team still lost. It's 5 sacks, but it's not.
I give you something better than that.
But another player could have got 2 sacks but they both would have been big, important stacks in the fourth quarter.
Right.
And so those tell a difference. Yeah, but he's talking about over a season.
All
That's
right.
different.
Okay, I can name.
I'm talking over
I
three
can name another
seasons.
scenario about stats is overrated. Kirk Cousins had crazy yards during the season when he was with the Washington
Yeah.
football team, and his stats was crazy. That's because Washington was getting beat 35 to
can
7,
argue-
and then they
I
That's
played
can
the
because of
whole
how they
Hold
treated him
Hold
the
it,
years
Momo.
prior.
I can actually make the argument that the Commanders would have been better off signing Kirk Cousins than going through the litany of stiffs that they went through between Alex
true.
Smith and the $72 million that you paid him. Thinking about where you spent the number
He
one.
didn't want to go. He didn't want to stay.
I'm just saying. Well, you know,
That's because of how they treated him the years
I'm
prior.
just pointing out that if you look at the yardage that Kirk Cousins had in Minnesota versus what Washington did, it's night and day different. How
I
much
agree.
better
We
he
had
played.
great receivers there.
Well, I'm just saying that, and he was a lot better quarterback than what you had until Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, what I always said about him, teams being defense, and then end of the game, he got over 400 yards, knowing that they got blown out in the game.
Okay, so you're telling me Eyebrows was better than having Kirk Cousins? Eyebrows. Okay.
Why you really?
Because I'm gonna say, or I will say that instead of having Carson Wentz, you would have been better off having Kirk Cousins.
I didn't want him.
I'm just saying.
He's asking, Momo.
What I'm saying is, you would have been in the playoffs had you not had Carson Wentz and you had Kirk Cousins.
Do y'all
Can I
get free
say one
agents outside
comment
of the
on-
division? Good gracious,
Yeah,
y'all just pick from
let me talk about
people
that
who beat
head
y'all.
coach.
all the
That head coach was a horrible head coach. He didn't know what he was doing. He put a quarterback out there that could have hurt himself and maimed him with one leg. So I don't hit him. He was the worst coach. And plus, we got him from the Carolina Panthers where he didn't do.
Thanks,
he
Jill.
And then he's the one who severed Cam Newton's career because he allowed Cam Newton to go in the game when his arm was a noodle. It was broken. Now go out there and play because Cam Newton still wanted to play. So I had no respect for that coach.
Ron Rivera.
I'll say this: it's very difficult to really be too judgmental on the Commanders at this point, only because we only know this group from last year. We don't know this. We're still learning about this ownership, Mark. Like, we haven't gotten their tendencies
Sophomore
just yet.
slump.
But I'm in agreement with you in terms of, like, I do think that they're set up for a slide, a regression.
That age
You know what I'm saying?
alone,
Yeah.
man. When you get older like that.
I think they're
that's
be the GM.
Yeah, like what Andy Reid is in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? He was like that here. I'm just saying, Momo, like, there, I know you've argued with me and Mark about the fact that we do think that there is a such thing as a sophomore slump. Jaden Daniels could have to deal with that. And they're setting them up for that the longer they don't pay Terry McLaurin. You know what I'm saying?
If you remember, Leo, that was what happened with Stroud last year.
War Family is called the Bird section. I'll put the link in the chat. But all I'm saying to you is that, like Mark and I were trying to tell you, that sophomore slump, coupled with the fact that you are now the oldest team in the league.
Does everybody go to a sophomore slump? Does every quarterback go to a sophomore slump?
No, not every quarterback.
Thank you.
Just about 85,
of them
90%.
Yeah, but that's 10% he's not going to do. I don't believe that in him. I think he's a hard worker. He goes in there, practice, and he does that. He's the first one there.
Listen, you know what? Here's the thing. I will, my opinion of a sophomore slump, the moment the Commanders sign his mom as an offensive lineman, because she's probably the best person to protect him with how she does versus the way your team does. And as light in the ass as he is right now, the fact that they got
Leo.
as light in the ass as he is right now, the fact that they haven't really done a whole lot to bolster that offensive line, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, it lends to what Mark has been trying to tell you over and over and over again, which is that you guys are primed for that sophomore slump, being the oldest team in the league.
Yeah, we'll get it right.
And I'm telling you, your defense is going to be your Achilles heel.
We'll
I
see.
really believe it.
I think we got some young guys that came in there from the draft and some pickups. I think we'll be fine. I think y'all will be surprisingly the first 7 games y'all guys when we go 6-1 or 7-0, and y'all gonna say how this shit happen, and then you're gonna be in in game time, crying, oh my God,
I'm not gonna be crying.
Shots of rum and all that. So I'm here for it.
I'm gonna say it's about damn time that you had 2 decent seasons together.
No, you gonna be crying. We beat them when the score is 53-3 going to the fourth quarter.
Momo, of all people, 50s should not
I don't
be
think he
brought
hears
up
what
by
he's
you,
saying.
okay? 50s is the last number you should be saying after the 55.
Okay, how about
the Eagles put up on your ass.
How about?
I did
60,
come in. I ended up
Lordy.
making it for the main
There's the
event.
link, guys.
And
The
then
link for the
after
bird
the
section
main
is in the
event,
chat.
I just
Momo,
kind of
do you hear
watched
what
some
you're saying?
highlights on
Do you hear
YouTube.
what you're
I hear
saying?
very well.
And
Old
react
time.
to it. That was the best I could do.
Thomas,
But Monday will be good.
Stop that.
Thomas,
Today's
listen.
my last day.
You and
when
I and
tomorrow
Mark,
starts,
everybody
I don't have
here
to
can
deal
do what
with-
we can to try
It's
to
a new
give this
week.
man
It's a new week. So
some real time data, some actual analysis, some experience, or what have you.
tomorrow
It
that
does
won't
not
be.
matter.
I've seen this before.
No, you have not. You don't know.
Momo,
You know
you've
what?
seen
No,
what
even
before?
for you, Momo,
Tomorrow,
you
I
do
just
not
got some
know
stuff
these
I gotta
people
do
yet.
around the house,
You've
and
only
then
known them
after
for a
that-
year.
Wow.
You don't know this organization. I know your owner better than you do, Josh Harris.
But yeah,
Yes,
Because
I
he
know
owns the
you.
when I'm on
Sixers.
that, it's a week.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm
It's
just
one-
saying,
like,
like,
once a month
Momo,
for a
like,
week.
for like, no joke or whatever, but
No,
you really
good.
don't
You
know
good.
these
It's
people
all
yet.
right.
You're
Yeah, I
still
was on
learning.
till about
Yeah,
11.
So you can't.
here's
So
the thing.
all that stuff that you
as a
drawn from
fan-
and everything.
As a fan, I believe
I don't
that he's
remember
not
exactly,
going to have a
yeah, I
sophomore
came
slump.
back
There are going to
on.
be
I was on
times
for
where
probably
he
at
has to
least
do some
another
other things he
hour
has to
after
do.
the
But I
show.
think I think he's setting himself
After
up to
the
have a
Raw
very
show
good
ended.
season. I
And
add,
all I was able to
I
catch
believe
live
it's
was the main
possible he
event
could
with
have an
Cody,
MVP season.
John Cena.
Oh goddamn shit! Oh man, this season, this
Yeah, I
season,
saw you there.
you
I
think
was
he's
trying
gonna
to
have an
comment
MVP? You
when I
think he has
could
the
from
potential?
my
In
phone.
a lot of cases,
And then on my way home
people had
from
put him on the ballot for
job,
MVP
I
this
jumped
past
on
off
camera
season
for
last
Bill.
year.
Yeah, but that
Goddamn.
shit
15
changes
minutes out.
real quick too there,
Be
bro.
patient. I'll be right back.
Listen, right now,
I'm just saying, we'll see.
you know what? Look, Momo. Right now,
But yeah,
did
I
you
saw
know
you, though.
that
I appreciate
Saquon
you for holding me
Barkley
down,
is
brother.
ranked the number 22 player in the league?
Okay, what
You know
about?
what I'm saying?
Okay.
You think that Saquon Barkley is the number 22 player? You think he should be
Based
ranked
on
22?
it's a new season.
Okay, Momo, I hate to do this to you, bro. I hate to do this to you, but I'm gonna do this to you.
Don't do it this.
No, I'm going to do it to you because, see, you got this visions of grandeur, understanding that you had 4 wins the year before, which means you had a last place schedule. Okay? Let's go through the teams that you beat last year. Okay? You started out with
There
Tampa
were some
Bay,
good teams, yeah.
and you lost to Tampa Bay. Okay? You beat the New York Giants. How good were the Giants?
Not very good.
Okay. You had the Cincinnati Bengals that were close. You did get that win. That was one of your quality wins right there. 1 of 2. You beat the Arizona. How good were the Cardinals?
Hail Mary.
I'll give
Noah
him
Brown.
Okay. Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns.
The Bears.
They have some issues going on.
Okay. You lost to Baltimore. You beat the Carolina Panthers. How good were they?
They sucked.
Chicago Bears.
I think we fluke. It was a fluke. We won that by luck.
What, the Bears? Okay.
Was that
right.
the
How about the Giants again?
Hail Mary game? Which one was the Hail Mary game?
Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The Giants again. Bad team. You lost to Pittsburgh. You
And
lost
that
to
was a
the
close
Eagles.
game. You should have won the game, but hey, no, like it was
Okay.
a close game near the
If
end.
cans
Should
and
have won
nuts
it.
were, but I mean, nuts were.
No, good, but it was a close game.
Okay. You lost to the
All the games
Eagles.
we in has
You
been
lost
close.
to
Has not been
Pittsburgh.
blowouts.
You lost
Try it out,
to
McGill.
Cooper Rush. Okay, let me say again. You lost to Cooper Rush. Okay. You beat the
Cowboys in Washington always play each other stuff, so that's
Tennessee
gonna be
Titans. How good were
we
Tennessee?
won that game.
I know. These are your wins. New Orleans at the end of the season. How good were they?
Damn,
They were state bitten. Yeah.
Oh,
The other quality win you had was the Philadelphia
damn.
Eagles.
I hear you, Noah.
Yeah, we won that because Hurst was in the game.
Right.
And he had to back up.
Okay. How good was Atlanta Falcons?
Addy.
I thought Atlanta Falcons
Mariana's at the door.
back was very good.
And you beat
And they beat us.
you beat the Cowboys at the end.
Yeah, with
So-
Jay Daniels on the bench.
Okay. So and Jalen Daniels was playing and was getting beat.
He was getting beat up that game. I agree.
Yeah. So when you look at this schedule right here, and you start looking at some of the quarterbacks you're facing, and some of the teams that you're facing, you got the big boy schedule now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
different ball of wax. Now, if you're telling me, yeah, well, we put 40 up on the Carolina Panthers, okay, that ain't like Kansas City. When you start playing these good teams, they're going to now have a book out on your guys, and you got question marks now on every single one of your receivers at the moment. Debo has been downhill for 3 years. You got Michael Gallup, who hamstring couldn't stay together, who retired the year before. Noah Brown has got some kind of kidney problem and was carted off the field in OTAs. And you've got your main receiver holding out. If that's a holdout like CeeDee Lamb's, you're screwed. Dallas Cowboy girl, oh my goodness. She's back, and usually she's telling people to kiss their ass, and the guys are lining up to do it.
Yo,
Welcome back, Dallas Cowboy
I hate
girl.
to say it, brother, but your shit is shot, Momo. I hate to say it.
11 win season, Thomas.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, man. You was talking shit about 5 minutes ago, but when we try to talk to you, you don't want to hear.
I hear what you're saying. I believe we're going to have an outstanding season this season.
You
I
believe,
that. in all
but that's
my
not
heart.
make believe.
Yeah, I'm a fan, and so my fandom and my fanatic is
Here,
up
put it
there
away.
at this point.
Once you're done.
I ain't mad at you, but if everything that we told you come to life,
I will eat crow. I will eat those words. Y'all can joke with me, clown me all day long.
You gonna have to eat.
Oh, we gonna do that.
You gonna have to eat. You gonna have to eat that and eat crow.
Now, here's the thing. If my 11 win season come, we win 11 wins,
Then you get
and
bragging rights.
I want my shit on a loop for 24 hours.
You can want all you want to. Okay.
You can want as much as you want.
You can
I want to win the
all you
lottery.
want to.
And then if we beat the Eagles twice, I don't want to hear nothing from Leah.
Oh shit! Dallas Cowboy girl said in September I'll be telling people to kiss my ass again. She's recovering from surgery. Everything's okay. Dallas Cowboy girl. We missed you.
Don't let it open.
Okay. We can say the same thing about Dak. His record against good teams is 18-14. Trash. Actually, quarterbacks that actually have a winning record against good teams are actually few and far between.
Thank you.
Any thoughts on that?
What up, sir? What up, guy? Birds. They run two shit. That's all.
That's kind of a fact.
Birds run two
Tom
shit.
Brady, his record was almost similar to Dak's.
Just like flies.
You think about it.
So Let me pull this up. Let's see.
I don't even know you, sir.
That's total wins. Okay.
I ain't out here doing some wrestling
Quarterback
event.
records versus teams with a winning record. Okay, let's pull that up. Okay. Why is it not coming up? Stat means. I'm trying to find it. I can't seem to find it.
I don't do the whole play fighting.
Wow. Sorry about that, y'all.
No problem. So,
Wow.
Okay, so here's what we have. Okay, now let's go through here because Drew just basically said Dak Prescott is ass against winning teams, and actually he's 18-24 actually against teams with winning records.
Facts.
Aaron Rodgers is 42-44, so he's below 500 himself, right? Pat Mahomes is 17-11, which is great. What do y'all think Matthew Stafford is?
Against Matthew Stafford against what?
Winning teams.
Oh.
12-72.
What?
12-72.
God damn.
Okay.
Dang.
Russell Wilson actually has a good one, 36-32. Justin Herbert is 6-10. Josh Allen is 12-18. Joe Burrow is 8-10. Lamar is 13-9. Deshaun Watson is 7-19. Dak is 18-24. So yeah, Dak.
Where's Jalen at?
Don't have him on there, or at least not this one. This is after Lloyd Brunson had tweeted out Dak Prescott is 18-25 against winning teams. That's 41%. The Giants haven't been over 505 years. Washington has had a winning record since 2015. This is in 22. Eagles got a ring.
Yeah, I don't do the whole play wrestling no more.
This
if
doesn't
matter.
I'm
gonna fight for real.
So that was Lord Brunson. So Cowboys Fan Talk was retweeting that and going through the numbers there.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly as bad as it seems. It sounds bad when you first say, well, we can't beat winning teams. Well, there's a reason why winning teams are winning teams. They're winning.
I gotta give Jalen Hurts his props. I was gonna keep this to myself, but
keep it to yourself. Shut up. I'm gonna mute your mic. We're not giving him any props. Okay.
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
Jalen Hurts has a pretty solid record against winning teams. He's won 13 straight games against teams with a winning record, which is actually an NFL record. Would you like to know more about his stats?
Fuck no.
I don't blame you.
Why does your person? She sounds so happy and kind of giggly.
I changed her voice. You can pick which voice you want. So
yeah, because she's talking about Jalen Hurts.
Voice up there.
Oh, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? It's that hey, he's that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? What can I say?
Yeah, he got the team. He got the team.
Yeah.
He's driving in a Porsche, and I'm racing in a Honda Civic. And if he only beat me by 6 seconds, I won.
Well, what would they be saying? I would say this: if you look at body of work at this point, the Eagles have gotten a pretty good return on their investment.
Okay. Let's back up here for a second. Okay, I'm going to try and prove something to you. Okay, so Saquon leaves the Giants, right? Saquon in his, I'm going to pull up his stats. Okay. If Saquon, who leaves the Giants and goes to the Eagles, averaged 5.8 yards per carry, which is 1.1 yards higher than what his career average is. Was it because he got to be a better running back or because he went to a better team?
What was the first part? Because you got cut off. It was because he was a better what?
I said Saquon, who went from the Giants to the Eagles. His last year with the Giants, he had 962 yards, averaged 3.9 yards a carry. Okay. Are we looking and saying Saquon Barkley got to be a better player, getting a year older, or was it because he went to a better team?
I said all of the above.
I was going to say both. I actually,
That
I don't see
O-line for
I don't
Philly.
see how the one or the other could contradict
He literally
each
had 700 yards more than he had any other year that he had in his career. Okay, he averaged almost 2 yards more per carry. Was that because Saquon was just, the light bulb went on and he just got to be great in 1 year, or was it because he went to a team that was loaded with a great offensive line?
And then plus, Mark, you got to remember this: he played under a better line.
That's what I'm saying. So, had Saquon gone to...
Compared to
I still think it's both.
To the Giants line, they make the Giants O-line look ass, man.
Okay, so it's safe to say
Saquon could have had an MVP year. He could have had an MVP. He could have had an MVP year behind our line.
Okay.
I mean, Mark, if you think about it, Saquon was a 2,500 yard back last year, right? On a team, and we still had a 1,000-yard receiver. AJ still got 1,000 yards.
He wasn't 20. He was 2,005 yards. And
No. I'm talking about total. It's 2,500, including the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
He set the record. Yeah, it's 2,500.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that we had a 2,000-yard running back and a 1,000-yard wide receiver.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm out
on the same team in the same year.
We're almost out too. Okay, but here's you're missing my point here.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's no way in the world that you cannot say that Saquon was better because he was on the Eagles than being on the Giants. There was no chance that he could have gotten 2,005 yards on the Giants. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Okay. So,
100%. Because the defense had to account for that running back.
His numbers were better than what they would be elsewhere. Then how is that not the same for Jalen Hurts being on that same team with a great running back, a great offensive line, and great wide receivers? That his game is better because of the people around him.
100%.
I'm gonna say this too. Having Saquon in Philadelphia kind of saved Jalen too, if you think about it.
No.
It kind of saved him. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I would agree with you if we had.
You're good, Philly. Welcome back. Yeah, I had to reset it. I don't know why. I must not have hit the button on it last time.
It took a lot of toll off Jalen.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that part. I'm not disagreeing with you on that part. Think about this, Thomas. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Even what Mark just said, he's absolutely right. Okay, but here's the thing: it's not a misnomer.
Yes.
I mean, look, DeAndre Swift had career year playing for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Because he had that great offensive line, a great team.
Okay,
and that goes.
But why is that? But
that goes
how is
across
that a
the board.
knock on him?
Hold on. It's not a knock on him, but it's basically making him better than maybe what he is. Because anybody that you're missing the point. When you go to a good team and you have players around you, it elevates your play, okay? Micah Parsons, for example, doesn't have another great player on the other side. When Lawrence Taylor was great, but he was also.
I like having mine in the off season of football. April's good for me. Right around the road, right around WrestleMania, right around the draft.
It elevated his play even higher. Because there were other people that were there. It is a team sport. It is not just one guy, and you need those other players. If he didn't have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, he would not be as great a passer without having guys that can be.
Wait, hold on. I've maintained this now for 2 straight weeks, and I'm gonna say it again. Okay, you are devaluing too much the fact that this man has done what
Troy
he's done.
Aikman, listen to me. In the same way that I am saying this about Jalen Hurts, if Troy Aikman had been on another team, he's not winning 3 Super Bowls.
No, but no.
No.
I'm
And
saying
it's the same thing, buddy. It is
I'm
the
saying
exact
the
same thing.
circumstances are the circumstances being Jalen Hurts has had a different offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but you know what?
Year.
Yeah, but guess what? He's had the best offensive line every year there. The best offensive line
So
makes
another
up
thing,
because it's kind of like this.
you gonna have a new offensive
Listen,
coordinator this year too, Leo.
Norv Turner was deemed an
What up,
offensive
James?
genius when he was with the Dallas Cowboys. Why? Because he had freaking Michael Irvin. He had Emmitt Smith, the best offensive line
I
in
miss the
football, and a
snow.
great
Moving to
quarterback.
North Carolina,
Hell,
man, I
I
don't
could have
never
called
see the
plays for
snow.
that team. Run Emmitt
They
Smith
don't
in the
get
middle
nothing
with
down
that
here.
offensive line, and when they put 8 men in the box, go to Michael Irvin.
Or if you want to go long, go to Avenhall.
Right. So you have multiple ways to get you. Yeah, you got a new offensive coordinator, but that offensive coordinator is looking around like, damn, I got the best offensive line. I got 2 outstanding receivers. I got a good tight end. I got a great running game. Hell,
Yep.
That job is easy.
Yep, and all those coordinators went to the tush push on 4th and 1. Ain't
Right?
neither one of them go from that.
Yeah.
And that lets you know how good we were. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know just how good we are.
Okay.
I didn't even know what's the name started that in Indiana. Your coach.
Sirianni?
Yeah, that's his play.
Yeah, he invented the tush push. Yeah.
Well, let me say, Ward family, you gotta let me know what size you are. I'll send you a text message. What size you are and what shirt you want, because you are our winner chicken dinner. After a $49 super chat, bro, you got to be the winner. But let me say shout out to Lovely Alan Williams, Dirty Sanchez. Even Drew got in on it. On the super chat.
What up, champ?
Appreciate everybody in here who came in and been part of the show. The off season is now off, and you can see we're getting feisty now. You know, we got Homo over here swearing that the Commanders are going to win the division and that there's not going to be any step back. We got Leo out here talking about we're going back to the Super Bowl back to back and stuff. And if they don't, he's going to get slimed.
Yeah, I'm out. Okay. I put myself out there. Go ahead and air that video again, Mark.
It's up there.
It's up there on every live stream preview.
But I got to finish getting these walls up on my storage building out here and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream because we've been over 2 hours here. This thing keeps getting longer and longer every damn week. But,
well, isn't this the last Sunday?
Yes,
well, no. We're going to keep doing this on Sunday. What are you talking about?
Oh, it changes when the
season the game starts. We move it to Saturday.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm sorry, my bad.
We'll end it with this one.
So the
and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother
We grab oatmeal cream pie from Michael while you're out there.
Poor Philly.
On the counter.
Poor Philly.
No, yeah, Maine, we had 83 inches average of snow every year. Average 83 inches of snow a year. North Carolina would be lucky to get a dusting. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. You freehand it? You freehand it? Or you trace it? It looks good.
Same. Are you going off live soon?
Yeah, I've seen some baseball size hail before, man. That shit crazy. It's straight mess up your car. Oh, the live stream must have ended.
It was snow. You got the porcupine?
I don't know what this guy is. Hold up. I'm still in on the conversation here in my ear, so.
I'm gonna do this until I get to
Yeah, so right now the actual footage of his live stream is ended. It's just the conference call now. So now it's really just us here. I got them still here though. Yeah, 70 degrees is prime. 68 to 70. Yeah, him and Philly 500 are close. They're close. Like, they're always on a show together. That Danzaleo show. But yeah, I'm still live with them right now. Philly 500 lives in California, Noah. I don't know. I'd give up my main chair. I ain't sitting in any other chair. I'd have to be standing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw it. Oh, yeah. You're praying. All right, we'll see you guys. Damn, didn't get my last word in. But it's all good. All right, so now the actual Mark Holmes live stream is over. It's just us here, guys. It's understandable if you're somewhere it doesn't have a team like Delaware, but us. I think Philly is from. I think Philly 500 is from Philly. I think he lives now in California. I think he just recently moved, like a year or two ago. Why do you think everybody's EDP? Or everybody's friends with EDP? You correlating too much together, Noah. You correlating too much together. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 500's from Philadelphia, but he lives. Didn't he just move to Cali like a couple years ago or last year or something? Was it 5 or 6 already? Has it been that long? God damn. I guess I have been in this house. It was before I moved here. And I moved here 3 years ago. So, Now my wife, she's looking for another place to move. God damn. She was looking at houses the other day when I was live. I was like, why are we looking at houses? What the fuck? What's wrong with our house? I know it's too small. I know we need bigger. Just put me on the hook for more money is all that is. Miss Wifey over here. More money out of my money. My money is her money, but that's besides the point. Huh? You already got the cream pie. Sissy got it for you, didn't she? What'd you do with the first one? It's right here. You didn't finish it. Their taxes and homelessness. Yeah. I don't know. As an outsider, Detroit doesn't look all that appeasing either. As someone that's lived in many cities but never been to Detroit, doesn't look all that appeasing. I mean, I rent right now, Philly, Mass, so I don't own the house. Buying a house right now is crazy. At some point, I'll buy a house, but yeah, you can do it then. But yeah, if I owned it, maybe. Huh? What? Mr. Bouncy can't even stand still. Yeah, selling is the great part. I agree. I hear you. But if I go to look like you go online and look at places to live, Detroit ain't at the top of the list for me. Oh, 100%. Well, best way it's gonna be for me to be able to buy a house is this channel will have to pretty much financially change things. It'll have to overcome my current situation, which I mean I make plenty of money, but buying a house, credit wise, I ain't really built any credit. I've always bought everything with cash, so I gotta kind of go. I don't even hold credit cards. I need to go get a credit card, but I never wanted one. The only credit card I have is for work, and that's got my name on it, but it's not in my name. It's the company's. Which I wouldn't say I have a percentage, but I have a stake because it's a family company. Texas is where I'd like to go. To me, that's my market. Texas is still cheaper than here. For what I pay here, I would have almost half again bigger house. All right, dude, come on. You're reaching across me. Go around. Oh, yeah. It's in every major city, Noah. That's in every major city. All right, dude. Take that somewhere else. Yes. Yes. What up, Thomas? What's good? Yeah, that's where I plan on being in the end. My hopes is that this channel will really make it available for me to be able to travel to different games and do like in-person online tailgates. So like I'll be tailgating at the game. I won't even need to go in the stadium. We can do it literally a tailgate so that we can gather the people from the community in those cities to come and be a part of the tailgating in the live stream. And then, I go home and next week or 2 weeks later, I go to a different city and do the same thing. That's the goal with this channel. And then I get to actually have like meet and greets with the community that way. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, though, Philly Matt. Developers come in and buy things and jack the prices of it way up.
Can Marijuana come in?
Is your room even? You can go out and go up to your room. But you should have wanted your room to be clean. What up, Ray Sean? What's good? What's good with you, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. You got the cow. You go to Cowboys game 1 or 2 times a year. I'd like to get to make it to the Panthers Cowboys game this year. I'd like to get to make it to that game because it's that's 30 minutes from me. But the price of those tickets, my homeboy's already got tickets for him. Yes, sir, Philly Matt. Hey, hopefully the football season, when the football season comes back around, hopefully, the numbers start picking back up into what they were. Because we were doing way better numbers during the football season. And honestly, for craziness, the last 2 live streams, because I do WWE streams as well. The WWE streams are starting to pick up a good bit now, finally. But last year, the football, we had 35,000 people for Thanksgiving. That was crazy. That was my best live stream. Now, obviously, that wasn't all at once, but over the span of the live stream itself, we had 35 people. There you go, Philly Matt. Appreciate you, brother. Cowgirls still stink, though. Hey, you can hate all you want, Mr. Member. I appreciate you, Philly. I have a feeling once the football season kicks off, the people that were sticking around mostly for football will pop back around. Now, I get that I don't do the live streams the same way, so I don't show up in the YouTube shorts anymore. So I'm going to have the double live stream going so that I can kind of convert people over. How I was doing it earlier. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Philly. Appreciate you. Much love, brother. Much love. That's the end goal. That's for sure. I get it. You should finish this one. I ain't getting you another one until you finish that one. I grab a bottle real quick. I will just look them one time here, and we'll get an awful lot, and I'll make grilled cheese. All right, we got a little bit longer here, guys, and then I'm gonna be popping off so that I can go do some stuff with the kids around the house and get the house stuff done. The Jerry crying stickers. I gotta go find it. I gotta find it. I gotta go find a picture of it and then add it. But for sure. And I understand, Noah, financially, you got to be available to be able to pay that kind of thing. I understand. There you go, Philly. It adds up for sure. It adds up. Now, YouTube gets a cut of that, but it does add up just the same. And like I said, I'm 100% grateful and appreciative. Definitely. I wonder if I switch. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to change the background of the video. And let's see if it blends in with the background of the actual stream. Virtual background. If it blends with it, that'll be dope. Oh, it doesn't quite blend with it, but it's close. It's close. Ah, damn. I was wondering if it was going to mate up with the background of the actual video. It doesn't quite, but it's pretty damn close. I wish the camera was a little better. It wouldn't have all the blurriness. I may upgrade the camera soon. But hell yeah. Like I said, once football kicks off, the viewership should change and we should definitely start taking back off. But we just got to make it to then. We only got like another month. Hey, that's what we're working on. That's what we're working on, Noah. That's what we're working on. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I appreciate you being here, for sure. That's what I'm talking about, Messi. That's what I'm talking about. That's part of what needs to happen. Hopefully it starts to take off. For sure. Like, this show was actually, for sure, Messi. This show was actually like a setback from like the wrestling shows, which is crazy because normally the football show does good. But, and there may be some that I do just from YouTube just to try it out that way for football. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm hopeful. I think that it's going to start picking back up and it'll take back off. Exactly. That's why I've always said I want fans of all teams to join. Because, even as just a Cowboy fan, my team plays another team every week. So I would love to be able to have the fans of those teams in here each week for us to go back and forth with. Obviously, Cowboy fans need to come and be here too, be a part of that. But and like I said, I think it's going to pick back up. I think there's a bunch of people that are going to pop back on. As long as they didn't forget it, since they didn't hang around for the off season, hopefully they didn't forget about me. But yeah, I'm gonna stay consistent with it no matter what. So we just gonna grind it out for sure. But all right, guys, I've got to hey, they can come in here. That way you have someone to conversate about. Because there'll be times where I'm playing your game versus another team, and the Cowboys aren't even playing, and I'm a biased spectator at that point, or an unbiased spectator at that point. Hey, that's just how it works, though. But yeah, we're about to hop off of here. So we will be live again tomorrow. There'll be no interruptions. No me leaving to have to go somewhere. None of that. Tomorrow we'll be here, 8 p.m. Make sure if you're here, you like WWE, tap in with us, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be live for WWE Raw. They're going to come back, especially when they start winning. Yeah, for sure, Thomas. For sure. I appreciate you for popping over here. I'm pretty sure you're. Let me go, because I think aren't you from? You're from the Mark Holmes channel, right? If I'm not mistaken, you're the Thomas that's in the icon that I see for your profile picture is so small it's hard to tell, but it looks like you're the Thomas that's in the Zoom call. Yeah. I'm gonna go subscribe to you. I just subscribed to you, Thomas. Appreciate you for popping in here, bro. Much love. Yes, sir. Hey, that's mutual. That's mutual, Philly. I don't have no respect for the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, but I love you, little brother. Yeah, yes, sir. And Game Time Brian, yes, sir. Not much, Rayshawn. Not much. What's good, brother? What's good? Oh, it's not a problem at all, Thomas. Not a problem at all, brother. But yeah, like I was saying, I'll be live again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Those will be the WWE stream. We got these off season. We'll watch a little WWE. Pastime for football. But hey, hopefully y'all come tune in tomorrow. And we'll be live, like I said, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So come check it out. Come hang out with us. Shoot the shit. Have fun. And stay safe. Hey, I appreciate all you guys. Y'all stay blessed. And until tomorrow, peace.